have a signed with World Entertainment artist, Stephen Malcom.
Steven, yeah, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's poppin'? What's poppin', y'all? How y'all feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, 4th of July weekend. It's a hot summer.
Yes.
I know. Can't get any better than that, man.
You're from the Midwest too, so best believe you know how it is too.
Man. Absolutely, man. See, hey, the fireworks now, the big boys are kind of legal here now. You know what I mean? So we're going in now.
We gotta
have some fun with it.
We're going in.
But yeah, Stephen, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and how you got involved in music?
Yeah, most definitely. So, yeah, man, grew up right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's dope that y'all from the Midwest too, man. So y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Cold winters, beautiful summers. My pops was Jamaican. Got busted for drugs when I was 9 years old. They deported him back. So pops out of the picture. Moms really fell on hard times, man, and just turned to the alcohol. So grew up with, you know what I'm saying, pops gone, mom's addicted to the drink, and just really had to raise myself, man. Had to really turn to like my brothers in the streets, you know what I'm saying, who was gang banging and doing their thing, but also me, like I was talented. I really turned to hooping. Looked up to cats like Kobe and Jordan, you know what I mean? Like that's all I watched. So all my days was spent at YMCA's, bro. Like literally just gave myself to the basketball court and just had no identity, man. Like I reached the point, you know what I'm saying, when I'm like 19 years old, I was graduating high school, going to college. Okay. And bro, all I was doing, bro, was like hooping and then like chasing shorties, bro. And I just really looked at my life like, man, what am I supposed to be doing? Like I was broke, didn't have no job. My mom's was doing her thing. My sister was a stripper doing her thing, hooked on cocaine.
You felt like there was so much more for you.
Yeah, bro. Like I just really felt like, man, I'm just a young, talented kid. Like though I was surrounded by the dope boys and all that stuff, like they protected me. I stayed away. So I wasn't in and out of jail. I didn't have baby mamas, you know what I'm saying, around here. So I'm just like, why do I feel so low? Why do I feel like I have no identity, no purpose? And all I'm doing is just using women and hooping at YMCA's all day. Right. And so then my homie who I played ball with in high school, he gave his life to Jesus like a year prior to me graduating, and we was like real close when it came to the hooping, and I knew who he was before he went to church.
Right.
And
so I knew what kind of person you were before that.
Yeah. Like I see him like we on the court now. He talking different. He got a little glow to him. You know what I'm saying? He talking about he ain't doing this no more. I'm like, bro, for real? Like, man, what you been on? So he told me about the spot. He was like, yo, it's a hip hop church that I go to. I'm like,
hip hop.
I'm like, bro, what is? I'm like, what is that, bro? Like that don't even sound like a mix. Like,
yeah.
And so he invited me one day, and I really only went because a shorty invited me. Like I was trying to talk to this shorty, right? She was like, yo, I'm going to this church. It's a hip hop church, and I'm like, all right, man. Let me check this out.
So you found your strength with mixing gospel and hip hop together.
Well, you see, I wasn't even rapping, bro. That's the thing. Like, I was still dedicated to the hooping, even though it wasn't going nowhere. And I'm 5'9", so you already know.
You still got hops. That's all that matters.
I do got the hops, and I do got the ill AI crossover. You know what I'm saying? But I got a jumper. But you know what I'm saying? It didn't work out, bro. It wasn't in God's plan at all. But I was pursuing it heavy. And so this shorty, she invited me to the church. So I'm like, all right, this is another person who's talking about this hip hop church. I love hip hop music. Like I was big on like Wayne and Gucci. That's all I would listen to. And so I checked it out, and I seen my boy on stage spitting hard. And he's spitting about Jesus, like God, bro. I'm just like, bro, this is hard. And then my boy Mark, who he DJs for me now, he was on stage crumping and like killing it. And then you see this dope spoken word artist and people of color and young people just loving Jesus and loving hip hop. And I'm just like, bro, and it was dope. Like, it wasn't like whack, bro. It was dope.
Wow,
that's powerful. And like, yeah, bro. And it drew me in, bro. So then like, I just had questions and yeah, man, it was one pivotal moment, man. Like I started just going to the church just a little bit because it was speaking to me and my culture. You know what I mean? But then like it started to change me a little inside, and like this one chick invited me to her like dance. And then at the end of the night, she wanted to, you know what I'm saying, take it to the crib. And then I just didn't want to inside. And I felt like something was really changing inside of me. Like, okay, I don't want to just be out here smashing these chicks like this no more. And I was like, all right, God, this whole thing, this whole walk with God may be real. And so I hit up the pastor that night and was just like, yo, I think the Lord is calling me. And fast forward now, the pastor was like, yo, how do you want to serve? And after a year of going to the church, like he asked me if I wanted to serve on the worship team because we do the hip hop stuff.
Right.
And, you know, coming from where I come from, bro, like I stepped into ciphers all the time. You know what I mean? I wasn't scared. But God, bro, God took that little talent that, you know what I'm saying, I grew up with, and then I just wanted to use it to serve the people that came to the hip hop church, just how what I experienced. I wanted to have a kid from the hood walk in and, you know what I'm saying, have a conception of church, but then see me on stage like, bro, this cat got on off whites and you know what I'm saying? Like he rapping, he's killing it. Yeah, that sparks something in me, bro. Like that's really impact. That's impact, bro. That's a calling and that's purpose. And so fast forward now, yeah, man, God got me traveling the world. You know what I'm saying? Like millions of streams and speaking to millions of people, man. And it's dope, bro.
I had read that you had worked with like Grammy winners like Shaggy and Street Symphony. How was that?
Yes, sir.
How was like,
man, it was surreal because with Street Symphony, like when I first even like started doing music, I looked up to him for like wisdom. Like he's been in the game, he's worked with legends like Nipsey and Meek. And so every time I see him, I'll be like, yo, let me get 5 minutes of your time. Just talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Just talk to me. And now we doing a project together. So it's just like a dream come true type thing. And then with like Shaggy, bro, I grew up on it wasn't me, bro. Hey, and I told him that in the video, like before one of the shots, I'm like, hey, bro, I just want to let you know, bro, I'm a fan, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I just gotta let you know, man, real quick.
Just gotta let you know when I was young.
I'm geeking right now.
That's all I was listening to, straight up. So on the low, but bro, he was by far out of every like artist and musician that I've met, bro, he was the coolest, bro. And that man's a diamond selling artist.
Was there one thing that he said to you that might have been motivational or that you kept with yourself to kind of help you continue on?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was hard to even get the record out because of contracts. Y'all know how that is with music industry contracts, because he signed to like 2 labels, one in the States and one international. So we had to go through all these lawyers. And bro, I was blowing Shaggy up. Like I'm calling him, bro.
Wow.
Hey, you get your lawyer to sign the papers, bro. I'm trying to get this record out before my album. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. Leaving him voice memos. If he don't answer or text back, I'll leave him a voice memo. Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my album out. You know what I'm saying? And so we did an Instagram live when the song dropped, and Shaggy was like, yo, I applaud you because you were blowing me up. And he's like, nobody will care for your career as much as you. And that's what I learned. And so that's what I want you to know is I love how you handled wanting to get this record out. Nobody was going to push unless I was going to push. And that's exactly what I did. So we said, kudos. Nobody will care for your career as much as you do.
As you. No one.
Yeah, man.
No one's going to do what you do except for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Straight up, bro.
That's right, man.
Facts.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. How long have you been doing this music thing for?
Man, so I literally got saved in 2010 and I really picked up the pen in 2011. So what's that, 10 years now? It's a decade now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And through over that time, what is one thing that you've learned the most about your talent and how you're able to broadcast that to people or your audience?
Energy, bro. I would say energy always translates, whether it's off or on the stage. Because me, like, I'm one of those guys who I'm like quiet and introverted off the stage, but you see me on the stage, and it's like I flipped the switch. You know what I mean? And I've really noticed too, when I bring that energy on the stage, actually off the stage, then that greatness that people see on the stage, they see off the stage as well. So I've really been growing in that, man. It's been lit.
That's really dope, man. That's really dope, man. I really applaud you for your work. I think it's a great thing that you started that walk with God and stuff. And because a lot of people, like you said, you should have a calling, And some people answer the call, or they probably see the call, but they don't answer it.
Right.
And the fact that you were willing
Straight
to
up.
answer it and take that
Yeah, bro.
sacrifice, man.
Sacrifice was right, bro. Because I'm telling you, I was like living up in a crib with the homies. Like, you know, the homies
Right,
we had the
yep,
crib.
I
We
know
just
how
played
it is,
2K
man.
and parties and had a
Exactly.
studio in the
Yep.
basement.
That's it.
And bro,
Dang,
I
that sounds like a
remember
really
clear
good
as
time.
day. It was a very good time.
Right.
It was a vibe.
Oh man.
And literally, I remember clear as day being in a room with all of them. There was like 7 of us. We called ourselves exclusive.
Okay.
And they was passing around the blunt. And even back in the day, I didn't smoke because I was a hooper.
Okay.
And I was telling like, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna rap, you know what I'm saying, about the women and dogging away, you know, sex and all. And some of them was feeling it, and some of them was like, Truth, you tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try to hear that. But like, it was a real moment where I felt like, man, like I really have to take this step, and it's gonna take some sacrifice. But man, hey, it was worth it, bro. Worth it.
Mm.
You gotta
Worth
take that
it.
leap of faith every once in a while.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, no, that's
Absolutely.
true. That is very true.
All them cats look up to me, man. Now, so. Yeah.
So with your EP, All Is True, what inspired that EP?
Honestly, just wanting to get back to like the artist who I really feel I am. My first 3 years I felt was like a journey of learning the game, getting my feet wet, and really just trying to learn who I am and what the brand is, you know what I mean, as an artist. And so with this one, bro, like having street on my side and just having like real ones in my corner, really like getting me to a place where just like, all right, like it's time to really spit. It's time to bring the Midwest boy out. That's what really motivated this project, man, to really get back to my Midwest roots of really like bringing hip hop and bringing that sound and just going in with the pen and when I write, just everything that I write, the dopest thing that being an artist like me is that all I talk about is truth. All is true. Every single line, every single bar. Like there's no false, there's no capping, there's no over exaggerating. Right. It is what it is. I talk about my life. Yep. So that's what motivated it, man. Just really want to go in on a hip hop sound and really talking about my life and really getting a chance to work with legends like Street and that who really brings that raw Midwest sound out of me.
Right. Wow. So when it comes to like making music, do you have like a process, or is there a certain way that you go about writing? How long does that process take?
Man, definitely a process. Man, I just love to set up the vibes. I love being alone. Like the thing I just did recently that works the best for me is I just get an Airbnb downtown in my city. And it's like just a nice loft with a vibe. I
know that
studio
feeling.
up.
I know that feeling.
Man, yeah. I put like either some boxing or some NBA Kobe highlights on the big screen, mute it, and then I just go to work, bro.
That's your piece. That's finding your piece. Like,
that's
you know,
my
it's just,
piece.
Ooh.
That's my space to create.
That's pretty dope.
That's self-care.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, self-care. For real,
Facts.
man. Self-care, man. You got it. Yeah, nah, man, that's great, man. Is there any advice that you would give to up-and-coming artists to help them kind of move forward into their to the industry?
Yeah, man. Just continue to be the hardest worker in the room, and also know that it is a music business. A lot of us are talented on the music side. That's what gets us into the music business. Right. But a lot of us lack on the business side. Even myself, like I'm still working on getting my business right, because I feel like when you steward the business right, everything else will follow. So just remember, if you're really diving into the music industry, which is different than just want to be a local artist, that's cool. But in this music business, know your business, be a student of the music business as well, because that's how your brand and your business will grow.
Yeah, and you brought up the business piece. Could you just explain or just walk us through the difference between someone who's just an artist or someone who's also a businessman, artist could you tell us just a little difference between those two?
Absolutely, man. Like, so I have a friend right now, shout out to my homie, who he's a local artist here doing this thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, for him, it's just, you know, all he really worries about, you know what I'm saying, just load his joint up, put it out there and put it out for the people. And you know what I'm saying, he's good. And He's chilling. He's getting the local shows here. He's doing his thing locally, and it's cool. It's comfortable.
Right.
But it's just like, bro, in this industry, bro, like, man, there has to be rollout strategies. There's a team, so you have to get people's approval. Everything is funneled through just, you know what I'm saying, like program. Like what I've learned recently is like loading it up in DSPs. It takes like 4 to 6 weeks, so I just have to have everything packaged and ready. Then I hand to the label and they do their thing to it. There's just so much business to it. My merchandise right now, I'm working on like my merchandise and having my like switching companies. Wow. And so we're having to find out the percentages that the label gets and then the cuts that we have to upcharge, and then like it's just a lot of business intricacies that you have to really pay attention to.
It's not it's like running so cut and dry as everyone tries to make it seem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like anybody, I feel like anybody can, you know what I'm saying, like push the poncho or run the lemonade stand on the corner, but not everybody can run a Walmart. You feel me?
Right.
So,
wow. Okay.
I might have to take note from that. My job. No, man, that's great, man. I think that's, your story is very impactful and it's very motivating. I think it sends volumes to, the idea of Christian rap. Not even just that, just people really finding themselves and their relationship with God. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be, a certain religion or whatever, but like you said, someone told you about something. Like, hey, you mind coming to this hip hop church? I can only imagine if someone asked me, I was a hip hop, I'll be like, hip hop church. I'll try it out.
Even right? You could have told me that like last year, and I would have looked at you.
Right, like, I don't know what that means. But I mean, could you just walk us through a little bit of just about how God speaks to you and how you able to move, when it comes to the industry? Because I'm sure that there's a lot of things that come your way that you may not be healthy for you and stuff. Can you just talk a little bit about that and how you deal with it?
Yeah, man, just staying humble, bro. Like really, really staying humble and staying focused and having accountability. I think for me, like the biggest is accountability. I be having my DJ, and my DJ is like the peace guy, like in his head, like he's the servant, like he'll stack the chairs after the service is done, and DJ for everybody, and then crump dance and kill every dancer in the building. He's that guy, right? And so like he's that guy where like when I be getting in situations that make me upset or like really like piss me off and I want to go in, then like I have to call him or he'll be in my ear. Like once I was on a tour, bro, and swear, bro, like I needed something from the tour manager. But like, my charger, like my phone was dying, and I needed to check in with my wife and my 5-month-old kid. My phone's dying. I need tour manager. I left my charger in the bus. Can you bring it to me? He's like, yeah. And then just like, I think he left me. Like he never came.
He never came back.
And so I'm like, bro, that's disrespect. Let's go. Like that's disrespect. I'm gonna have to chop and bring that energy. Like I'm like that.
I'm gonna have to chop him out.
And my man's is like, nah, cuz that's not how we roll. That's how we roll. Like,
and that kind of party.
Calm down. Yeah, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Approach him, you know what I'm saying? With respect and, you know what I'm saying? Like a man of God and like a Christian would, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just having wise counsel in my ear and knowing when to reach out to them. And just moving with humility, bro. Cause in this industry, bro, I'm telling you, I done seen a lot, bro. That's like, it's jading. Like it jades you, bro. But just knowing that this is the industry and knowing that in every place there is, you know what I'm saying, not corruption, that's the wrong word, but
it's temptation. Like
politics. That's the best word. Politics. I remember, you know what I'm saying, like playing ball in high school, bro.
Yeah,
like
same thing. Yep.
Oh, he ain't gonna play because of politics and this and that. It's the same thing in the industry. So I always keep that in mind and just know like there is a way to rise above it, and people know when you a real one, bro. And I've always stayed solid no matter what. So
that's true, man. Is there any new artists that you're looking at that you think should get a shout out on here?
Shoot, man.
I know there's a lot of them out there.
Cole.
Aaron Cole.
My homie Aaron Cole just dropped something crazy today, bro, called Above Me.
Okay.
It's like Aaron super Cole, ill, man. I had to shout him out, man, this morning. Aaron Cole, Above Me.
That's cool, man.
Fire. And then Honestly, man, I'm just waiting for Drake and Travis to drop something new.
Right,
Honestly.
everybody saying the same thing, man.
Man,
Where is
I
it?
need a
We've been
Drake
waiting.
album
We've been
and a
waiting.
Travis album.
Come on, Drake. Where's it
before
at?
the year ends. Straight up.
They probably gonna wait till December 31st. We're gonna drop our single. It's gonna be a single.
New year, new Drake. New
right.
And then, like, okay, I ain't never been big on him, but like, I
Mhm.
seen his BET performance, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, that was
Is he
dope.
worth checking
That
out?
was dope. I
Oh,
would
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, he's talented.
I think he just dropped his newest album. I want to say.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah. No, he just released another album.
He did
last week.
Yeah. Oh, smack. Okay. Yeah. I would definitely check him out. He's Well, he be spitting some bars. I'm not gonna hold you.
I know he's
there's
different.
somewhere it's like
I know he's different.
Yeah, he is different. He is very different.
But I feel like he's a creative genius.
Yes.
Though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He tries to do something different every once in a while. Every album, it's a change.
He does switch.
Like what the last album, I feel like he started playing the piano and he was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna put it on every single song."
That's how I was like, "Wow, okay, all right, let's go with that. We go with that." Nah, but that's dope, man. But if there's any artists out there in the industry that you would want to work with, who would it be and why?
Man, shoot. Man, I'm really trying to work with Damian Marley. Or Skip Marley. Like, I need to work with a Marley before my career's done. I need to work with a Marley. And then, like, rap wise, man, if I could work with Big Sean, because you know what I'm saying, Midwest boys.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Big Sean. Man, I can see that. Yeah, I can rock with that.
Because,
yeah, man.
Listening to your EP on the way here, I was like, man, this is
it was top fire stuff. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie. I recently found out about you as an artist this past week. Obviously one of our coworkers got in touch with your manager and stuff, and we were trying to figure some stuff out for this interview. And when I heard that "Glory on Me," I was like, "Hey, hold on, now. I'm gonna have to listen to every other song." You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's amazing, man. Like I said, your words of encouragement is great, man. The story is motivating. I would just keep saying, keep doing your thing, man. You know, staying focused. You know what you gotta do. And yeah, man. Yeah.
Working on "Glory on Me," how was it like to work with who was it? Childish Major and Taylor Hill.
Yeah. It was dope, man. Like Taylor, that's my guy. So we worked. Sorry, I'm like moving around real quick.
No, you're fine.
Taylor is my guy, and so we've worked together before. But Childish, this was our first time, man. It was cool because he a cool dude. Like, he down to earth. You know what I mean? And anybody who's just like down to earth and just a real one, I can vibe with. So. Yeah, man, he came in, did his thing, was cool and chopping it up. And yeah, man, I just told him, because I know he'd be on his workout thing. So next time I'm in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? We get it in the gym. So it was dope, super dope.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Absolutely.
It seemed like it took a whole year to get that. The video it was a lot. Was that like family members that were involved in the video, or who were part of the making of the video?
Nah, man, just hired actresses and actors, man.
I don't know. It seemed like, it just seemed like there was like close family members and people who you knew.
It seemed so genuine.
It was a cool video. Bro. I was like, wow,
yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Street. Sure. Street Symphony. That was his idea, man. That whole video, man.
Okay.
Oh, that's even better.
It's dope. Great.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna switch some things up, man. Ask you some. We have this little question list, just random questions. So
these are like quick fire questions, little fun questions that we ask our interviewees. Just little fun things to get to know you from. So first thing that comes to mind, or whatever's most comfortable with, and then afterwards I'll ask you a question. I'll ask what you want to add to the question list.
Bet it up.
Let's see. What do we want to start with? Let's start with something simple.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
Red.
Red? Same. Okay.
Yep.
What is your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius? That's the second one.
Second one. That is second one. Yeah, we got another few interviews ago.
Who is your first celebrity crush?
Janet Jackson.
Janet
Janet.
Jackson.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good
You cannot go wrong with Janet.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, nah.
Do you prefer breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast all day.
Okay.
Yes. And do you like to sit in a aisle seat or the window seat of a plane?
Man, window seat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Window seat.
I make sure I go to the bathroom beforehand.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
right.
And just sleep the entire ride there.
Yep. Straight up.
Let's see. Left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Right-handed. What
Yeah.
is a deal breaker when it comes to your dating world? What is a deal breaker?
Man, butt chin.
Butt chin.
Growing up, I always said I can't do a chick with a butt chin, man. I can't have no kids out here with a butt chin either. Booty chins is out the question.
Somebody get him out of here, dog.
Shout out to everybody with a butt chin.
Right.
Love y'all.
We love you. We love you, but
We love y'all.
Oh,
can't stand looking at it.
Can't wake up to a butt chin.
So what is your ideal date?
My wife. Woo.
Wife.
Mama skin. She look like she, you know what I'm saying? She fine. She dying. Yeah, T Malcom. T Malcom.
Yeah. Much love. When did you guys get married?
Man, 2017.
2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Damn, that was like 20 years ago.
That's the same year that she signed with World Entertainment.
Well, no, 2018. My bad. Yep, 2018. Tripping.
That's dope, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this may be a weird question, but every time I've talked to someone who's been married, I like to ask them, what is the one thing that went wrong at your wedding?
Oh man. Man, the one thing that went wrong at our wedding. Man.
Sometimes
one
it's like
thing.
the DJ played the wrong song.
Yeah, I would say the DJ, like he my homie. I didn't want to call him out.
Oh man, don't even say his name. We won't even.
But hey, I'm just gonna say it, man. My man, I wish he would have played like the vibes. He was playing like more so like I'm at a wedding, so I'm gonna play like
okay.
Everybody clap
vibe.
your hands, and I'm trying to hear like saying some
Right,
vibes, so I can dance with my wife.
Right.
Yeah.
Was this like
that's one thing I would
bat
change
mitzvah or something? Like, come on, play some music, man. Turn up. It's a party,
man.
Yeah.
Right. So, is there any questions that you want to add to our question list?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Is there like a question that you want to add to our list as well?
Oh shoot. Nah, I'm good, man.
All right. That's it.
Well, yeah, man. Yeah, you should definitely talk to your manager, see if you can get down here to Columbus, get into our studio, and
absolutely
have like a live interview or something.
We'd love to have you.
We have a lot of artists who putting together a cipher with a lot of R&B artists. So we would love to reach out to the label and see if they can get you
list,
on, get you onto the list and stuff.
Nah, yeah, I'm with it, bro. I got a few homies out there, bro, that I know I'm gonna connect with it, like especially next year now that everything's open.
Right.
So bro. When I'm in it, when I'm like that way, I definitely I'm gonna swerve on y'all. So
yeah,
man, make that happen,
man. Because we're 10 minutes outside of the city, downtown. So we here. We're here. And this is all open for you, man. Is there any last words you want to give us? Any last words of encouragement, for anybody out there or artists, people in general?
Just know when I drop this EP on the 23rd, bro, I plan on staying very consistent, bro. July 23rd, the EP dropping, and then I'm planning on dropping the album before the year is even done.
Okay.
So,
you want to grind.
I'm on the grind.
Is that a plan for the future? We can reach out for you once that comes out again.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do
absolutely. No,
I made it.
Let's make it happen. Album
sir.
coming out, we definitely gotta make another interview happen. So let's get it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I did a feature for you. I think it's yesterday.
First feature,
First feature. I want to say went out there for a glory on me and stuff.
Yeah,
just let us know. Once you get the video out, send it to us. I'll put something together and we can definitely promote that for you, man.
Set it up. Appreciate y'all, man.
No problem, man. It's great talking to you, man. My man, Stephen Malcom. Go check out, man. Go check him out.
Go check him out. Check out Glory Army. You can catch it on Spotify. You can catch it on YouTube. You can pretty much catch it on all your social, medias and all that stuff.
Wikipedia.
Check him out on Instagram. He's also on Wikipedia. He's the man. Thank you for taking this time, man.
Thank you, man. Bro, appreciate
no doubt,
you, man.
man.
Enjoy the
We're
rest of the
definitely
day,
gonna keep
man.
an eye out for you too.
Right. Keep it. Have a good Independence Day weekend. And try not to eat too much greens, man.
Hey, quick story before I left, man. Before I leave, bro. So I know this little corner store that I get M80s. Y'all know what M80s are?
I've heard that before.
They're like a quarter of like dynamite. They're like loud, boom. So I got one of them joints, bro, when I was living with my DJ. And y'all remember the show Viva La Bam?
Yeah, yo.
There was an episode where he put firecrackers in a pot and then put it in by his bed. So I put the M80 in a pot next to his bed and lit that boy. Boom! And then like the fire alarm. Yeah, fire alarm went off, and then the fire alarm was saying fire. Never knew that a smoke detector in your house can talk and had audio like that. But I found it out that day. So shout out to 4th of July, man. Y'all don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not no pot.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, brothers. Man. Bless up.
See you, man.
All right.
Peace.